Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more FM23 here with the Orange Foxes. We are still in the beta, and yeah, it's mid-season, so it's a bit disappointing, to be honest. As you can see, not exactly what I hoped for, but I mean, we're still kind of on target when it comes to a top 6 positioning, but yeah. So the first match here, a 2-0 victory against FA2000. Pretty good, of course. That's the only win that we have. Yeah, Fester and also Kresa with a goal. Pretty good. Pretty late goal here from Kresa, but it's, yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Kind of what I was expecting to see, so I'm pretty happy with that. The next one, oh boy. This match, 4-4 against Ishøy was it was a complete breakdown in the second half. Okay, we as you can see here from the XG, and also if you look at the when we scored our goals, all of them came in the first half where we were completely dominating the entire game. Right, we won all the second balls, we won all the duels, all the runs, everything, and scored 4 goals, of course. Second half started, and I noticed that neither I or the AI manager changed really a whole lot. But as we can see from the match momentum, something is going on, right? Something changed. I do not know what it is, but because I never really, after also analyzing on the match, I never really found out exactly what it was, what happened here. But it went literally the opposite way, right? We were losing all of our duels. We lost all the second balls. We lost all the runs for the balls. And of course, we conceded 4 goals. It's one of the most both interesting and frustrating matches I've had in a very, very long time in Football Manager. Strange. Very, very strange, right? Not a bad game per se, but not winning it when you're 4-0 up at halftime. That's that's not great. That's not great. So yeah, that was an interesting game. Anyway, a 1-1 against SFB Aura FA. Not great. We were close to winning it, but I think this I believe this red card. Oh no, actually that happened afterwards. But yeah, we lost it pretty late. It is what it is, right? We were pretty close to getting 3 points there, but we didn't manage. So it is what it is. The next one is actually not a bad result. Nesby 1-1. Yeah, I mean that was actually we were actually chasing the game for a good amount here of the time. So in the 80th minute, Danny Koenig with the goal. So a 1-1 was actually a pretty good result here. And then yeah, playing against the middle farts. To be honest, it wasn't a bad game. The result is not great for us, of course, but it wasn't really a bad game. As you can see, the match momentum is going our way. The XG is kind of similar to each other. We wasn't really clinical enough compared to them. We also missed a penalty, not helping out on that, I suppose. But not really a bad game at all. I think what I can tell from these games that we have played and how the overall picture is looking is that the tactic is sort of working. I'm pretty happy about it. There is not really anything I want to change, to be honest. And as we can probably tell from in here, there is not really any changes. I haven't really done anything, I don't believe. Maybe I went with I think I went back to a wing back here compared to last time, but otherwise it's basically the same system. So yeah, I'm still happy with it. So for today we have 2 games to play. It's I would say it's pretty important matches because both of them are something we should win. Even away from home, we're still favorites, as you can see here. 7-5, that makes no sense to me. I don't actually know how big favorites that is. I don't understand this kind of system. This is I think this is both the American and the British way of making odds. I should have changed that. I don't know why it's actually on this, but anyway, we're definitely favorites. And we should probably win both games, but it's not always going in that direction with this game, is it? Yeah, they're 9th and 12th in the league, so it should be something we can win. But yeah, that's... yeah, I guess we need to figure out. Now, there is one other thing I want to talk about before we actually get into the match, because there is a big change to the match. So, if you go down into the description, you will find a new link under my mods, because I've installed a new mod. And it's the first time I have really played with it. The last couple of games I've played with it. It is a sound pack, right? That is adding 3,500. It's a paid version, a 3,500 version sound pack that is adding to the game, right? And we will play with sounds on. I don't think I've ever done that before, really. But I tried it out and I thought, wow, this is actually quite cool. But it is also, I'm kind of worried how it's going to work with me also talking a bit here and there, because, you know, that could be a little bit messy, but we'll see how it goes today. And the commentators are British. I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. He's a pretty legendary commentator. At least one of them is. And yeah, I mean, it's fun, right? It's fun to try it out now when I have paid for it. Yeah. Anyway, this is gonna be the team for today. We got Jebsen in goal. We got Nørstrand, Linnegård, Sørensen, Petersen. I don't know why I'm saying Petersen, because it's Petersen. Bierwald, Kløvø, yeah. Wilkins, Laursen, Fester, and König up top. So a pretty solid one. I think the only one that I would probably prefer to have in is Katovic, but we need those under 21s on the bench. Otherwise, it doesn't really work for us. So he's gonna be on the bench for today instead of Petersen. So yeah, I think that's about it. Bang Nielsen is injured. So he is not coming with us either. Robert also out because of, again, when we get to the winter break, when there is a transfer window again, we will probably look to strengthen our squad with youth players, because this whole situation with the youth, not having enough youth players on the bench, or it's really frustrating. That's really, really annoying with the Danish league system, but it is what it is, and we need to deal with it. So we're probably gonna find more players, because they don't cost us anything at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, I think we're about ready to get into the match. Oh, hold on. Opposition instruction. Yeah. That's the last bit we need to do here, and there we go. And now we can actually go into the match. There we are. As you can hear, the sounds are on. And right now, of course, no commentary, but it sounds like we are in the stadium, right? So hopefully I have made the sounds loud enough, but not too loud. But I guess I can also make some adjustments when I'm, editing the entire thing. But we'll see how it goes. No, we don't want to do that. Well, let's crack on with the things here. Kick off. Here we are. So I'm probably going to speak a little bit less while the game is on, because, yeah, that would make sense.
Neatly flipped on. To play it forward.
Okay. But yeah, hopefully you like this sort of thing.
Can't make any sort of inroad. Herring on to the ball here. It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation.
What was that?
Hold up the ball here.
That was terrible. 1 minute in, and we are conceding from a through ball.
Move in.
So yeah, the only thing that I don't really like about this new mod is the double repeatment when we see as you can hear, the music it keeps going when you are watching it 2 times, and that's a little bit annoying, but come on. Not even getting to it, Fester. But yeah, terrible, of course, start here from us. They had one chance and they get it in. It's not good. It's not good at all.
Sends it forward.
Okay. Hello, König. Hello. Well, there we go.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way
that was a really good goal.
You had to read the whole situation as it developed. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
I'm gonna skip it. But yeah, that was a very unique goal, wasn't it? Actually, let's watch it again. Let's watch that again, because I don't think I've ever seen anything like it
Hoisted
in FM23.
by the keeper.
Yeah, I mean, the goalkeeper really fucked up there, didn't he? He really, really fucked up, like big time. And also the central defenders didn't really. Again, did you see that their central defenders, they seem to be unintelligent, right? They didn't really see what was going on at all. They just kind of didn't acknowledge that someone was running in behind them, or that the ball was going in behind them.
Place it into the box.
And that's not really how real football is working, to be honest. I feel like there is something about the central defenders, maybe also the fullbacks, not really seeming too good. It seems like they're a little bit too unintelligent. Oh, a turning again here.
He's going after it. Disappointing in the end there.
But it's not in all situations. It's just sometimes they seem to not really know what's going on around them.
Defensive effect. Now. Can't cut it out.
Oh god.
The wasted chance. Cleared away.
Oof.
And that has been clubbed away.
Okay. But at least we got back into the game here, so that's good.
Ball driven towards the far post.
Oh my.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
What is going on? What was this?
Ball driven towards the far.
There's like no one marking any of these guys. Did we have a wall? Why would, I mean, I guess we would have a wall, but it's like none of our this guy, what is he doing? What is Peterson doing? What is this guy doing? Looking somewhere else. I mean, this seems so stupid. The AI do not know what they're doing here, defensively speaking. It just seems, even at this level, right? Even at this level in football, they should not be defending like this. This seems ridiculous. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Peterson, he never even looked at any other player or the ball or anything. He just looked inside the... He looked at the goalkeeper like he's his lover boy or something. I mean, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, that's terrible. It's just... That's annoying me. And if that's... And you know what, guys? I think that's gonna be a thing this year. I have a feeling that's gonna be the annoying part this edition. It's gonna be the defenders being absolutely horrendously bad at anything when it comes to defending, right? That seems to be the deal, because I've seen it a couple of times now. Could you please skip that? That was, I mean, I don't know what to say here. I really hope that this is just... I don't know. I've seen it a couple of times already now. And I don't know, there is something about the animations and how they're standing there just not doing anything that really annoys me a lot. I mean, he was never partaking in anything defensively speaking there, Peterson. He was actually looking away. Oh, come on. Okay. Just fuck me over, man. Oh man, this game is just turning out to be an absolute disaster.
And he's going to have his name taken.
And I have no idea why. Honestly, I have absolutely zero idea why.
So from the spot.
Yeah, well, there we go. 3 goals against us in the first half. Against one of the poorest teams in the league.
Big occasion man has delivered.
I don't know what to say. I'm actually getting frustrated now. Also because I have no idea why these goals are going in. I mean, it's... What, 2 of them are from...
Goes for the cross. And he's there to clear it.
Yeah, 2 of them are from either a free kick or a penalty or just personal mistakes that I can't really do anything about at all. I mean, I can't do anything about the defenders not even participating in defending, right? I can't do anything about that on the corner. And I can't do anything about a guy making a penalty. That's not really... But there seems to be something wrong here tactically as well. But I'm not sure what it is. And I normally find out quite quickly, but I can't figure it out right now. Yeah, we need to take a look at the analytics in the break. But I think this game is already lost. I don't think we're gonna win this one. What is that? What was that? What was that? What is going on with the match engine?
Tries to pick out a teammate. Keeper's ball.
What was that, Klumu? What was that? It was like he was halting after him. It was like he was injured or something. What is going on with the match engine today? Oh no! Oh no! I'm seeing so many things today that I just don't like to see. I don't know.
What can they make of it?
I'm unsure about the match engine today.
What are his options?
Not because we're losing, but because of what is happening in the match engine. But yeah, tactically speaking, we're also we definitely need to change something. I mean, this is not working
hoist it clear
at all.
Now then, what's happening here?
We're not winning anything in the midfield.
Timely intervention. Sharp movement there. He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward. He's gone direct here.
So why are we losing this match?
They've worked still.
I have actually no idea right now why that is.
Takes the long option.
I have actually no clue at all. I mean, I can see that we are not winning any second balls. We are losing the midfield battle completely. We are making stupid mistakes inside our own box area and just not defending. Right? It's like no one was near this guy. No one was near him. He was just allowed to do that. But I mean, that is not something you can change tactically. That has to do with the players and their attributes. Well, all right. Let's take a look at this because I mean, we are not creating anything. We are really far up the pitch. I usually go in and look at a couple of different things here when I have no idea what's going on. Dribble is a good indicator of where you're actually getting... Okay, so we're actually going down the right-hand side, which we should. So that's good. But... yeah, this movement map, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Average with the ball. So this is how we set up with the ball. See, I don't see anything here that is suggesting that we shouldn't be doing well. Yeah, not really. And this is without the ball, which is a little bit more... Yeah, again, I'm not really seeing it unless we're just too far up the pitch compared to how they are setting up. So they're playing a... Okay. So again, two defensive midfielders pushing up, and then they have 3-1. Okay. I don't know. It's... I don't know. I don't see anything here that... in terms of how we are setting up against them, in terms of the formation, that giving me any suggestions on changing anything. So this is all their completed passes, which seems to be all over the place, which is not great. That's actually really bad for us, that they are actually moving the ball around a lot. What about us? Yeah, we're definitely focusing down the right-hand side. You can definitely feel that with this. But maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. Let's take a look at the combinations here. Yeah, I don't know. Beerwald and Fester is very close to each other, of course. But that's not a bad thing, actually. That's not a bad thing at all. I don't know. I do not know what to change. It's not really giving me any information that where I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I need to really change this. This is something that doesn't work for me. The only thing I can think of is probably going a bit more cautious. But, I mean, we're chasing the game anyway, so maybe we should actually move up a bit. And see if we... I mean, if we're losing 4 or 5-1, that... I mean, who cares? I mean, we need to find something. So maybe we should push the wing back further up even and not go down the right-hand side anymore. Just try and beat this. I don't know what's happening in the midfield because we're losing that battle completely. So maybe just put some new personnel in there. We do have Katovic on the bench, so yeah, let's put him in. How much is it gonna help us? I do not know. Linegal on that yellow is also a problem. Bester hasn't been great. I don't really have anything, to be honest. Tactically, I don't see anything that really needs to be changed, but we're trying to go a little bit more attacking because, well,
Good outlet.
We might as well try that. Push the wing back a little bit further up.
It's a pretty loose pass.
But I mean, we know that two of the chances they got was, or two of the goals they got was from a penalty and a corner, so yeah. Okay, free kick.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Nope. Over the top here. I think he's offside.
With a long pass.
Didn't really matter anyway. So again, we are not winning the second ball here. Well, kind of was here, but that's offside.
Takes control of it. Oh, nice touch. That's beautiful.
I'm sure it was offside, but they allowed it.
I'm not making
well, there we go.
Apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, actually.
Already been an incredible errand.
Bester winning that duel right there, and then Nørstrand, the wingback, being pushed further up, getting that cross into König.
That is a wonderful strike.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. That's exactly what we like to see. I don't like that music. That's annoying that it's played 2 times in a row. But that's my only.
Turn it round.
You know what? You know what? I don't need replays. I don't mind it not being shown to replays. If I need to see the replay, I'll go in and watch the replay again. Yeah.
Smooth operator.
Ooh, that's not good.
Nicely worked.
Ooh, I don't like this at all.
And the keeper's
okay,
in command.
well done, Jepsen. Well done. But we need a miracle here to, win the game. We really need a miracle.
Place it into the box. Chase.
Oh, Nørstrand, what is this? What is this?
The middle.
Okay. Yeah, we are pushed down here, and then another one going. Oh,
he saw that coming.
Good job, Jepsen. But it doesn't look good, and when we are pushed this far down into our own pitch, that's where we're conceding goals, of course. I don't like seeing that at all. We shouldn't be pushed that far down at any point in the game. But we are again here. We're losing the second balls again. And then they get another shot.
Into a great position.
Again, I feel like we are kind of in need of a defensive midfielder. Very often. Or I do like my halfback. I do like a halfback because they are winning so many balls in the air. And usually also pretty good tackling wise and just positioning. So I like to have that in there, but we just don't have the personnel to do it right now. And it would also mean a pretty big formational change to have a... Ooh. Don't make a penalty here. Oh.
Has had to be at full stretch to turn that over athletically.
But yeah, it would be a pretty big change to our formation to do that here midway through the season. We'll see. It depends on what I can find in the... what kind of youngsters I can find. It would be nice to have that halfback. And then maybe push our central defenders more wide when we are on the ball. To allow the wingbacks to go even further up the pitch to make the first pressure. That could be something to look at, right? Instead of the central midfielder, or instead of the carrilero, or instead of one of the wingers. We could definitely go for one less winger. Make a more asymmetric system with a halfback in the midfield.
Looking to hit the front line is as far as they're going to go.
That worked really well for me in FM23. Something along those lines.
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
But that all depends on what I can find. I kind of forgot to make any subs here. That's pretty stupid, but I kind of liked what I saw here after we changed to the more attacking formation here. That's funny. That's really funny that we're playing a bit better when, I don't know, there is something odd going on in the match engine that I couldn't figure out. I need to go in and analyze this match after we're done, that's for sure. See, the problem again is our bench is not great. Definitely gonna put Blichfeld in, Erlenslager instead of Wilkins to get, fresh legs just the last 5 minutes. Could help us out. Striker, again, just putting him in. Whoops. Didn't meant to click him. Put him on a advanced forward. Fresh legs. Faster than what we had before. Kruse, Lauritsen. Lauritsen could also come in. Sure, but on the inside forward, actually. Let's make him a winger over there. Is it gonna help? Is it gonna show us anything? Probably not, but we'll try at least.
Looking to hit the front line.
Actually, I just saw the XG. It's actually going the opposite way than what I thought it would. They actually had more chances than we had.
Keeper absolutely berating his defenders.
I do not know tactically what is going on with us almost getting completely destroyed in this game. Actually, we were destroyed, right? We were completely destroyed. What is going on? Are they just letting him go in there? Defensively, there is something odd going on with the match engine that I do not like. There is something going on defensively. They seem to be
looks like he's in need of
so bad at defending in how it, at least how it looks like, right? What would be shown in the match engine. It seems to be. I just don't like it for some reason.
In hot pursuit here. Cleared away.
It just seems like the players are so unintelligent. Like they just move around like they don't know what they're doing. And that goes for both teams. It's like the defensive of the match engine is horrendous to look at. It's absolutely horrendous to look at right now. I really don't hope, because my first thought, the first many hours I played the game, I was thinking, wow, this looks pretty good. I like the new match engine. But the more I see it, the less I like it. And that's really not a good way to go. Yeah, guys, so that was a terrible game for us, of course. Absolutely horrendous game. But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea why, but I need to analyze a bit on it, and yeah, so see you in a bit. Right, guys, I think I spent the better part of 20 minutes looking at that game before, and I got nothing. I don't know. I'm confused about why it is we're not playing this well, but you often see in the last couple of editions of FM, you definitely see when you're getting into the mid-season, it seems like the AI managers is figuring out how you're playing and try to counter it. It's just really hard to tell how they're doing that, because it doesn't seem to be in a formational way. It doesn't seem to be. They might change mentality, they might change instructions, but you can see them do that, right? You don't have a tell. So I don't know. I really don't know why we were losing that hard, because we shouldn't concede 3 goals like that. It really shouldn't happen, and we shouldn't lose a game like that. But yeah, I guess we're gonna try, instead of using the positive mentality here, we're gonna go back to the cautious one here and play with that in the next game. It's probably not the preferable one to go for, but I just want to make a change just to make a change, to be honest. Like I said, I kind of like to have a different set of players for what we want, right? I want to go for something a little bit different than what we are right now, but we need to get to. I mean, I could get players in right now, but I haven't found any players that I really want, and I also don't want to make it too unrealistic where I'm just getting every single player in that I can, because yeah, you can actually sort of do that when you're a amateur club and don't have to pay for players. You can basically just get every single player you want. But I don't really want to do that. I want to do it in the transfer window, so we're gonna wait still a bit for that. But I will definitely get some players in after, actually in between the 2 episodes, probably in between this episode and the next one. I think there will be a transfer window. I actually haven't checked, but anyway, we're gonna go back to this mid-block kind of thing. We still have the higher defensive line, but yeah, it's basically just the cautious that we used early on in the season. And let's see how it goes. It's almost the same team, if I'm not mistaken. It might actually be the same team. Where is he on the bench? Just wondering. Oh no, he's on international duty. Okay. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Again, the situation with the bench is problematic. We have how many wingers in there? 1, 2, 3 wingers. Okay. Yeah. No midfielders. Oh, we have Holgar is in there. Okay, that's good. We have 1 central defender. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get into it. And no, one moment. We do need the opposition instruction. I'm also looking at the. See, now they're playing a 4-4-2. That is interesting. Huh. I think I'm okay with that, but it's also making me wonder. I think I've seen one 4-4-2 before this, but I don't remember how we did against it. But yeah, that's definitely... can we see the team report here? Nope. I don't know why this team report is actually... I am scouting them, and I do have an analyst, so I don't know why it's not working. I have reported it as a bug because I couldn't figure out why I can't see the reports. I have absolutely no idea because they are reporting them or scouting them. I have a scout that scouts them, and I do have an analyst, so yeah. I'm gonna put that in as a bug because, yeah. It's actually quite annoying because it's a very important way of analyzing the opponents you're getting up against, but when you can't do it, you can't do it, right? So, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm an amateur club. Maybe there is something about that you can analyze on opponents. I don't know. I don't know, but I've never really... I don't think that's a thing. I think it's a bug. I honestly think it's a bug. Anyway, submit the team and get into it. Yeah, I really hope that we see something else from the match engine here and the defenders, either our defenders or their defenders, is not too often showing completely idiotic behaviors, because I will get triggered by it a lot if that is a thing in this year's edition. There is some animations and some behaviors that I've seen so far that is...
into some space.
That's gonna trigger me a lot if that's gonna keep happening. Too much.
Sends it forward.
It's okay if it's sometimes, but if it's too much, then I'm gonna get annoyed by it. We'll see, and I will definitely point it out if I see it, and I'll show you exactly what I mean if it happens.
Looking to go
we got a chance here. Okay, it's not done yet. Fester. Oh!
Rescue.
Close. Now, the good thing about the match engine is how chaotic it is and how many... Well, I wouldn't say chaotic, maybe, but... how many...
Not a lot we need to say about that.
How many different ways you can score a goal and how many different attacking things that can happen in the game right now. Even if you play it in a certain way, you will still see things that are different from game to game. They might be almost the same, but they're definitely different in a way you haven't seen different before in FM. And that's good. That's good. That's a good change.
On the back foot.
Unique goals and unique situations and animations and stuff like that is great.
Going forward, too close to the goalkeeper who wraps it up.
Did we have 4 shots already? Did I see that correctly? 3 on target after 15. Okay. Well, that seems to suggest that something is working here. Oh, I did not expect that one to go in.
It's a really good goal.
That's a good goal by Kern. Heading it the opposite way of where it came from. Or back where it came from, basically. All right. It's low XG. It's low XG. All of it is low XG. But if you get enough shots on target, some of them will go in. Surely. It doesn't matter if they are low or high XG.
Goes up and over.
Ooh. That was
And he
decent
couldn't
defending
keep
right
it
there.
down.
I like that part of the defending here. They actually followed their men. They didn't really let them go, and they just made sure that he had a shot from range. Right? That's basically what happened there. But sometimes they like stop running or do something entirely stupid. That seems too stupid to make it real.
Somewhat errant.
Wait, what?
Well, he can't say now that
What?
he hasn't been warned.
Sorry, how did they get that penalty? What happened here? Can we go back, please? Can I go? Nope, that's too far. What on earth happened?
Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Pretty loose pass.
Oh, it handball. Oh no. See, that's actually unique. I don't think I've seen that before. Not like that.
And needs to be very careful
without
now.
anyone being around him. Oh, that was so stupid. Oh, that was so stupid, Sørensen. Who was it? Peterson? I don't know. Yeah, it was Sørensen. That was really stupid.
Pressure and nerve. Oh, he cannot score.
Ooh, Jepsen. Ooh, keeping it out. Okay. But yeah, that's not part of the idiotic behavior that I'm talking about. That's not it. Because that was a unique situation. That's something I haven't...
Oh, he couldn't get the
I think it might be the first handball leading to a penalty I've seen, actually. Alright, corner. Where is Fester? He's over here. Up against... Yeah, well, there we go. Someone that didn't really mark him. And I don't know if I would say that is stupid behavior by the AI, but... And it is not very often that I see Fester being that open. I mean, usually they mark him way better, and he's just taller than everyone else and jumps higher. But in this case, he wasn't defended, right? The guy that was standing over there with him didn't defend. He just let him go, and he had a completely open, open header.
Right up against it.
Wilkins, Fester.
Now, where's he looking?
Okay, could lead to something.
Right approach, isn't it? Looking to think up.
Again,
calmly stay strong here.
The defenders seem to not really know where the ball was before it actually hit the ground. Oh, let's see if this happens again here. Are they just gonna let... I think they might let Fester go. Oh, I mean...
It is a corner, good chance.
I guess they are not marking him. I think their zonal marking is more important than... Well, let's see if it happens again here. I mean, there is someone with him now. Yeah, okay.
Simply didn't do anything wrong. He was
I guess they learned their lesson the first 2 times, or 3 times. But what we can see from this is that we are definitely not as good as I thought we were. They do have a good amount of decent... I mean, this big XG thing, that's the penalty, right? That's the penalty, and that was our mistake. That was not them creating something big. It was just a horrendous mistake by one of our central defenders, of course. So overall, I suppose they only had 1 shot on target. The question is, how many of these shots are from range, I'm wondering. A lot of them is. 5 of them is from range. Only 3 shots. Only 1 shot. No, that's off target, and that's all. None of the shots inside the penalty area, except from the... What's this one? Blocked? Yeah. So only this one is actually on target inside our box area. That's not too bad. Where we're not even working the ball into the box, but many of our... Often, because we are counter-attacking or getting it out to the flank and then getting it into one of the big boys in there... we usually tend to have most of our shots inside the box area. So, yeah, I mean, the tactical approach being a little bit more cautious seems to be working here, because we are not really allowing them inside our box area. We're just letting them shoot outside, and when we get chances, well, we create some good ones. Or at least we're getting inside the box area. So, good, I suppose. And a lot of them are coming from corners and stuff like that, right? So,
He's looked long this time.
or crosses. Crosses and corners. That's bread and butter for us. But yeah, I mean, are we lucky here being 2-0 in front? Maybe a little bit. Tiny bit. We're gonna go 3-0 up. Ooh, it actually was deflected. But we can also see that we are still pretty high up the pitch, averagely speaking. Wilkins. That's piss poor. Well,
and he's going long, just doesn't give up.
So we haven't really seen anything in the first 62 minutes.
Out of it. With a searching ball in space.
Oh my god. And it's offside or what? Raise this flag. Okay, it's offside. But anyway, what I was trying to say here is we haven't seen anything like I mentioned before in the other match where we are seeing the defenders doing something so stupid that it feels so unreal. We haven't seen that here yet. Not even here with Koenig running in behind them or actually running in. I think he ran in between the two central defenders and found space. He's not very fast, but their defenders might not also be very fast. So let's check out like this guy. Yeah, he's probably not fast. We do not know. This guy's definitely not fast. He's very slow acceleration, so yeah. Alright, but anyway, I haven't seen anything yet. Wilkins. Pester. Nah, I did get to it. Wilkins again, taking a shot.
He looked really lively there. Absolutely fizzed one at goal.
Close. Should probably make some subs here. Okay, let's see this highlight.
Coming in at the back stick. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Should probably have gone for Pester instead. Or Koenig.
Keep the ball. Can't cut it out.
Alright.
Takes the long option.
Oh, that's good defending.
Well played.
I feel like the highlight is still going on. I don't feel like we're seeing the main highlight yet.
Disappointing in the end there.
Maybe we have.
Cleared away.
Oh. Koenig. Okay, there we go.
Keep it down.
Fair enough. Samson, he's coming off. Just because of his condition, basically. And, ooh, we also have a yellow card on Lyseng. I think we're going to tell him to just...
He's fizzed it forward. Hot on his heels.
Ease off the tackles,
Bit of
please.
A misjudgment.
Unless we actually have one. Nah, we don't have anyone out there. Wilkins. Guess Erlenslager can come in.
Happy to keep going.
And that's mostly because of the rating.
Great exchange.
And also because we often see more spaces out wide when it's getting late in the game. So having someone coming in who is quite quick also helps out quite a bit. I would like someone in the midfield here, like maybe Holgård coming in.
Disappointing in the end.
Maybe we should.
Looking for the runner.
Nah, just keep it on a carry level.
Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
That's okay for now. It's okay for now. And we have 2 subs left. And I don't really see anything that suggests we should change our tactic or anything.
Nothing comes of it.
Corners. Look at that momentum as well. Looks pretty good. Erlenslager. Pester. Okay, this time he was definitely marked by 3 people. They need to mark him with 3 people. Or 3 players.
With a long pass.
Okay. Oh, that's offside.
Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
Exactly. You know what? I kind of like the sounds. I feel more engaged with the game when I hear it. I do.
It's an inviting looking ball that. Get into an attacking area. Has had to be at full stretch to
I'm not sure what happened there. I think it was just... What happened before that? I would actually like to see that again, but I'll look at it later on. But I feel like that was... I feel like here in FM23 we see a lot of... What is it called? We see a lot of action happen around not getting the ball far enough away, right? And you also see that in real. But it seems to be a little bit too much in FM23 compared to reality, where you're trying to clear the ball, but you're not clearing it well enough, and then it ends up being basically 1 or 2 seconds later back where it actually started and being a good opportunity. And that's not unreal, but it also feels like it's happening a little bit too much compared to reality. But you can always, argue that it's actually more realistic having a lot of clearances not being dealt with correctly. Koenig, I think that's what happened before here. I think Lauritsen is coming in. Put him in as a advanced forward up top. See if we can get a third goal. I don't think we will, but could also get Robert in maybe instead of Nurst on, just because we can. I mean, there is only a couple of minutes left, but yeah, overall a pretty good match. And I guess it was the correct choice playing on the cautious kind of mentality.
Magical! Well weighted. Needs to be good here.
Oh, there we go, he's in. Ah, nice. Nice.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to lift into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Yeah, that was really good. That's exactly what I hope would happen, right? That's exactly what I hope would happen. Just that pace, that acceleration, just here late in the game, getting that third goal from that. Oh, see, that's... Blichfeld just didn't seem to defend there. He just didn't really engage in defending. That seems a little bit odd to me. So it did happen. It did happen here near the end, where the animations and the way that Blichfeld didn't really engage in any sort of defending. He was just looking at football, but yeah. I don't know. If it only happens once per game, I guess I'm okay with it. But yeah, alright. In terms of the result and all, absolutely perfect for us. 3-0, perfect match. Of course, they had that one kind of opportunity where... I mean, all of their XG here and all of their chances was basically from the outside of the box, except from the penalties. So, yeah, I'm not too concerned about those numbers over here. We know exactly why they are there, and we can also see that they actually have the possession the most, and we countered them and got the goals by countering them, and then either get a corner or a good opportunity on the counter. That's how we won this game, right? All the momentum went our way. Good. There we go. Nice. That is leaving us in a 5th spot with 22 points. Not too bad, but it's not far from dropping off the top 6, of course, either, with only 20 or 2 points down to SFB. So we definitely need to get more points over the line. It's nice to see that we finally got a win, and actually a rather decent one. And I guess what I'm thinking for the future, maybe not this season, but or maybe it is this season. But I definitely will look for new players here. You can see there is a big opportunity for making some friendlies and stuff like that. So I will probably go out, find some new players, some youngsters, of course, and maybe develop some more difference in the tactics. I think this is not really working, sort of, and I don't really feel like this is working too well right now. I'm not sure about this. I mean, it worked here before when we played the other guys here against that 4-4-2. This is basically also a 4-4-2, but because of how we are set up, it works a little bit different than that. It's more like a 4-3-3. Yeah, we might develop a bit of a new tactic, so we have more different tactics to choose from, but I'm not sure when I need to apply one of the tactics instead of the other one right now. That's my problem, right? I don't know when I need to go high lines and when I need to go drop off a bit. It doesn't really... In this game we just played, it looked like we might needed higher lines and just completely kill them up there with the high lines, but actually we were better, not the high lines, we play high lines no matter what, but what I mean is I probably thought to myself it would maybe be better to have attacking mentality because the opponents was actually not a good team, so I thought, maybe I should go higher mentality or stress the situations more often, the pressing and all of that. But actually, it worked out that cautious was actually the best mentality and the best situation for those opponents, because we could sit back a little bit further down, and when we did get the ball, we didn't just stress it forward. We actually took our time to get that counter going, yeah, I mean, we didn't really try and be too aggressive in a way, right, when it comes to the pressure and all that, because that is what happens when you're playing on really high mentality and have all those settings in there. You are really in their face all the time, where if you're going on cautious and still have the same sort of things in there, it's just, how do I say it, they see, the players will be a little bit less stressful about it, right? They just tend to take their time a little bit more about things. And in this situation, that worked out, but yeah, that's something for me to work out, I suppose. So anyway, like I said, there's gonna be a break here in between the episodes. I don't know when I'm gonna come back. I am tempted to say that I might come back after maybe this is done, and maybe come back for Aarhus. That's a pretty big game. 3rd place, Aarhus, right? And maybe Young Boys, 4th place as well. I could be the 2. So actually only 2 real games played, but there will be a very long period of time here with a lot of friendlies, and maybe a lot of things will happen in between the 2 episodes anyway. So I think I might come back for those 2. Yeah, that might actually happen. And this is not the last game, right? We know that this is not the last game. There is a stop in the the league will split up into what are they called? I forgot what they are called. The relegation and promotion stages, right? Where there are still 10 games to play after that. But I might come back a little bit early, or maybe I'll just play through it and come back when we are near the end here in the normal rounds. Or is it called preliminary rounds or something like that? What is it called actually, this one we are in right now? What are they calling it? Yeah, preliminary round or phase. So we might come back near the end of that, or a little bit earlier. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was, I mean, there was a couple of new things in there with the sounds and all. I don't know if you like it. I don't know. I kind of like to listen to it. I think it's pretty cool, actually. And if you want to check it out, there is a link down in the description. There is a free version and there is a paid version. The one you heard here was the paid version. It cost minimum, I think the minimum price was £2.5 or something like that. Yeah, so, but yeah, I know I was a little bit salty in this episode, just a tiny bit. A couple of annoying things about the match engine, but I don't know if it's gonna annoy me in the long run. I kind of feel like still that the match engine is still in a good spot. There's just that little thing with the defenders that is annoying me quite a bit when I see it. But, you know, with as many hours that I'm playing this game, and probably you as well, you will always find something that is gonna annoy you, so it is what it is, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you around next time.